Greetings! Ever wonder how to turn your saxophone into a force for good in the world? Well, here's how we do it. The Salvation Army is a great charity. Even here in our local area, they help people who are homeless find shelter. They help people who are hungry find food. They help people who are cold find coats and scarves and such. They take care of the elderly and children and their families in need. It's a wonderful charity. And don't get me wrong, there are dozens, maybe hundreds of other charities just as wonderful and worthy in the world. And, you know, you pick your favorite. I picked the Salvation Army because years ago, my mom was a bell dinger. You know how they have those red kettles that they come out and they collect donations to go to the local charity works? Well, my mom was one of those people who would ding the bells, and every time she would get on her shift, I would stop by with my tenor. And she would, and you know, of course, people would walk by and their attention was all focused, and the little kids, they'd be like, "What?" And they'd all be staring at you as they go past. She said that those kettles got filled 5, 7, 10 times as much on her shifts when I was able to play. Now, eventually she passed, but we kept the tradition alive. And I started bringing my students. Oh, I've had kids from elementary school, high school, middle school, college age. I've had some of those fine, fine musicians, students of mine, who have gone on to be more amazing musicians than I'll ever dream of being. And they came back and they played too. Every year we find one kettle and we Kettle Mob them. We just show up with our saxophones and play holiday festive music, and everybody in the whole area is like, "Hey, look at that! Let's give it to the Salvation Army." And that's more ability for this local charity. I know it's an international charity, but I'm talking right here local in our hometown to help people in need. That's how you can turn your talents into a force for good. Find a place where you can use your saxophone talents to, maybe not just you, if you're a teacher, bring your studio too. You know, write some little arrangements and head on out and direct attention to this cause that you believe in. Now, here's a little taste of what we gave to those poor unsuspecting bell dingers. Wait, a word needs to be said. I know that the dingers don't know that we're coming, the folks who, you know, feed on the street. But I'm always in contact before we go out with the local chapter division of the Salvation Army. I call ahead to captains and lieutenants and such, and I say, "Listen, we are planning on taking a bunch of students out and appearing at XYZ place and playing, you know, ABC songs. Is that okay?" And invariably they say, "Oh, that's delightful, absolutely, come on out, please." But, you know, if you're going to do this, please make sure that you get it all squared away with the local constabulary. So here's a little taste of what we gave them today, and you know what? I'd love to see if you made a video of you and maybe your students doing this very same thing for a cause that you believe in. Okay? So get out there and use your saxophone as a force for good in the world. Good luck!